Welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy. I'm the keeper of the home here at 4D Farms, where we are all about faith, family, home, and farm. I hope you find something on our channel that will encourage you and inspire you on your journey. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, hit like and subscribe, and be sure to turn that little notifications bell on so you'll get notified every time a brand new video is uploaded. We hope to see you in each and every one. Thanks for watching. Good morning, y'all. I got a lot going on this morning. Hold on a minute. Dear hubby will see that when he comes in. I throw boxes right back there. He throws them out on the back porch, and then he takes them up to the trash when we empty them. We got a lot going on the farm this morning. It's springtime. We got guys outside on the hill fixing to AI some cows. We've got a family get-together coming up. Dear hubby got my mixer out for me this morning. It's heavy. When I need help, he'll get it out for me, set it up here for me, and I am good to go. I'm going to be making some brownies this morning and chocolate chip cookies for kids. And we're getting ready. He's got meat thawing over there. Well, he's got to go to the grocery store to pick up just some items that we don't have. Gosh, he got supper for tonight started this morning for us. Y'all, he was on the roll before I was, let me tell y'all. But I'm playing catch up. Now they're outside feeding the cows and getting ready to AI some first for this season. And let me tell y'all, they're like whirlwinding, and I'm like, hey, I'm just trying to survive this morning, but it's okay. I got up, got ready. As these are baking, I'm going to try to start cleaning a little bit. I mean, nothing fancy, just picking up here and there. Granddaughters has been here. I've been trying to get them to help me. Hey, put your things away. We got company coming. We want a clean house. You know, trying to teach them how to pay attention to their homes when they have company coming, you know, when they get grown and gone one day. Unloading coffee here, y'all. We buy coffee beans. And if y'all don't know about Copper Moon, y'all really need to look into Copper Moon. If you like grinding your own coffee and picking your own flavors and buying the whole bean. This is our absolute favorite. No, I'm not trying to sell you a product. I'm not an affiliate. Go check them out. Copper Moon. We love Southern Pecan. Oh, there's another one. Hazelnut. Sometimes we'll swap back and forth between the two. But I think these, and we just buy like a box, and it has 3 bags in it. Okay, and we'll leave, if we're going on a work trip and we're going to be gone for a little bit, we'll grab the bag and take it with us. Because we got a coffee grinder in here, and then we have a coffee grinder in our coffee box for our traveling. Okay, one more box. Here we go. He'll see that. I've got laundry going. I'm on a time crunch this morning because granddaughters will be here in a little bit. They gonna help me clean some. They can do some climbing for me that I have just got to the point where I just can't do anymore. And so they can help me, you know, like getting up on something. These don't require a stool, so yeah, these go in our pantry. I'm trying to guzzle me a smoothie down that has some tinctures in it for me. My gosh, what else? But on these brownies and chocolate chip cookies, I am going to be using, let me just turn y'all around here. Where's my book? Which book? Oh, it's down here. I have 2 cabinets full of just nothing but recipe books and all my canning and recipe books. Where are you? Where are you? Where? Right here. This is my Faithful for freshly milled flour. Sue Beckers, y'all, she's got some awesome recipes in here, and I love her brownies, her chocolate chip cookies. Now, her chocolate chip cookies calls for barley flour. I don't buy barley berries. I know there's wheat berries. Is barley a berry? Grain. I buy hard white wheat, soft white wheat, wheat berries, grain, and then I mill them in my Nutri Classic. But it calls for barley. I don't buy barley grains. I only stick with those two. I haven't experimented with any other grains right now. I'm just still learning as I go. But all I do is just substitute. And a lot of people are like, her recipes are milliliters and cups. A lot of people want the gram version. Well, all you got to do is Google it or Alexa it, whatever you got in your home, and just say, hey, Alexa, can you... It's a good thing I don't have an Alexa in here. We did, but I took that sucker out. No. Okay, that's a rabbit hole. I won't go down that rabbit hole. Well, I took it out. I didn't feel comfortable with it. Anyway, Alexa, can you convert 375 milliliters to grams? Alexa comes in, gives you the answer. When she gives you the answer, write it down. Just tweak your recipe book. That's what I do. I got notes in here, y'all, on recipes. Yeah, so we're going to use that this morning to make us. Mostly the chocolate chip cookies and brownies is for kids. And we're going to try to find some kind of grown-uppy dessert, okay? But y'all, I still have just a little bit of picking up to do, so I'm going to get the brownies and the cookies going, get them in the oven, and then while those are baking, kind of just swoop in and just pick up some stuff. I'm not doing major cleaning, like a big deep clean, because there is no way I'm going to sit here and do my floors and then 20 people or 15 people walking all over the floors. There's no sense in it. I'll do that after. And then I'll probably, right now it's fixing to be summer break. It is summer break. I will get the granddaughters to help me do some projects in the house, some cleaning. Y'all, they love to pitch in and help G-Mom. And I reward them. My little reward system, same system I had for my boys. They get buttons. Every button is $1. Every job they help me do, or every day they help me do something, they get a button. I have lock boxes for them. They save up their buttons. We cash them in for dollars. I take them and let them spend their money and help them make wise decisions. You see where I'm going with this, women? That's got little ones, that's got kids. I've been teaching kids how to do chores, my own sons, now my grandkids, since they were, oh my gosh, before 2 years old. Let's see, a year, 18 months, they would get in here and try to fold little rags. I'd show them how to do it. 18 months old. Just sitting down, matching socks, teaching them colors, matching. Y'all, come on, 18 months old. They can learn this stuff. They love doing what you're doing. They love being with mama. You're talking. You're engaging conversation with them. You're spending time with them. And you're teaching them. They learn work ethics when they do these things. They get rewarded. And a lot of people's like, well, I ain't paying my kids to do chores. You go to work and get a paycheck, don't you, for the things that you do, the chores you do for somebody else, don't you? Don't get me started. Okay, so you can have a reward system. And it don't have to be money. It can be something like make up a little book or little cards. Let them pick. Ice cream, movie night, pizza, something, popcorn. Get in the kitchen. Okay, let's make some cupcakes. This is our reward. It don't have to be money. If you're on a budget and a financial crunch, come up with something else. One-on-one bedtime story with mom. One-on-one bedtime story with dad. One-on-one time with mom. One-on-one time with dad. There's all kinds of rewards. Where was I going with this conversation? Okay, anyway, granddaughters can help me do some projects around here. They've been helping me do some things outside. We've been trying to clean out some flower beds, making things look pretty, cleaning up some trash around here that's been brought in from storms, from other people's yards. Just little things that they can do to help. And y'all, it helps me out a lot too. We're spending time together. We're talking. We're laughing. We're cutting up. Sometimes while we're in here just cleaning up a little bit, they'll want to turn on some Bible songs, and we just jam out to Jesus, and there you go. Okay, that was just a homemaking little clip there for you. You got little ones? Teach them, okay? Spend time with them. I am fixing to get out all the things I need. Oh, I got to have a sip of my smoothie, y'all. On mornings like this, when dear hubby don't really want breakfast, and I'm like, you know what, I'm really not hungry right now at the moment either, I make my smoothie, okay? And y'all, I don't spend a lot on this smoothie. And I'll tell you what I do. Y'all know I make my own yogurt, okay? And I just made a batch of yogurt. I went and bought just the little cup of the Greek yogurt, okay? And a half a gallon of milk. That's all I needed. Now that's going to last me. And I think I invested, oh my gosh, just like for $5. $5, and I got a half a gallon of yogurt. You know how much I'm finishing up this right here. This is what I normally use, like when I'm in a crunch and I don't have time to make my yogurt, or we're on a work trip and I don't make yogurt because we got a little bitty hotel refrigerator and you can't put a half a gallon of nothing in there. Okay, I have to buy these. I'm just using up the last little bit of this, and this right here, $7, and it only I can get maybe 6 smoothies out of here, because I put like 3/4 of a cup in each smoothie. Okay, a half a gallon is a whole lot more than this for $5, and I get more out of it. So see, it was more economical for when I get home, come back and make my own yogurt. Okay, see, we're home from a work trip now, and we're on summer break, and now I can get back to making my own yogurt for like $5. When the milk goes on sale, I'll get a couple of more and stick them in the freezer and hold them for yogurt making. Okay, enough about that. Oh, okay, so there's yogurt, juice. Let's talk about juice. When I'm on a work trip, I have to buy some other kind of juice, okay? But when I'm at home, I have to buy a little bit of juice, or you can use milk. Depends on which you want to put in your smoothie. Now, this is what I'm fixing to do. Y'all know I already have like the steam canner, and we'll make apple jelly for dear hubby, apple butter, apple sauce. I feel like the dude on Forrest Gump. Now I have plenty of jelly. I've got plenty of apple butter, apple sauce. I'm gonna circle back to the apple sauce. I'm fixing to go get another load of apples as soon as they go on sale. I'm gonna get more bang for my buck, because I'm going to take those apples, drain all the juice out, and I'm going to use that as my juice to put in my smoothies. Apple juice. Don't turn it into jelly. Apple juice for my smoothies. Take the scraps, make some more apple sauce and apple butter. Dear hubby kind of likes the apple butter more than he does the apple sauce, and he'll put that on biscuits and stuff. But the applesauce has a dual purpose, because you can just eat it outright. Grandkids love the applesauce as a snack. Baking as a substitute for, eggs. I think applesauce is a substitute for eggs. mayonnaise, something else in a recipe. And then as my fruit in my smoothies. Now, I also add just a little bit of peanut butter for protein, okay? So when I'm not in the mood to eat a big breakfast in the morning and dear hubby's like, I gotta go, I'll eat breakfast later. I'll eat brunch. I just grab a smoothie. And I will put my tinctures in here because the juice that I used, pineapple juice this time. I had to, when we got home from a work trip, I had to get some kind of juice. Pineapple juice, just hurriedly. So I like pineapple juice. And now I'm going to use that up, but then I'm fixing to go get some apples when they go on sale. Make my own juice and start having my own fruit in here for my smoothie. I just made my own yogurt. I'll have my own juice. I'll use apple juice. I'll have my own fruit, which is the apple sauce, and then the peanut butter, and then put my tinctures in here. Now, a lot of people are like, what kind of tinctures do you take? I take a lot. I'll mix and match. It depends on what I need to use it for. Every day, rosemary is a must. Every day, rosemary is a must because I'm going through menopause. Rosemary is also helpful with, menopause, you get that brain fog, okay? It helps with focus, memory, and mental clarity, okay? Like, I got to make a disclaimer before I start spitting out all this natural remedy advice. I'm not a doctor. I don't have a degree in diddly squat. There you go. I said it. Okay? This is my own research. This is what I do. I throw the information out. You roll with it. You research it. You do you. I'll do me. That's my disclaimer in a nutshell. Okay? So, rosemary I take for mental clarity and focus because that brain fog, that menopause brain. Okay? And let's see. What else? Rosemary. Oregano is good for just all around well-being. Burdock. I don't have time to tell y'all all this stuff, but I'm going to tell you the names. Rosemary, oregano, burdock, wormwood. Y'all really need to search that. I'm going to spit this out right quick and tell y'all this. Y'all really need to research human parasites. Okay? You do you. Research. Humans can get parasites. Yes, we can. No, we're not animals. We don't go out here and graze the grass in the fields. Human parasites can come from sushi, raw fish, okay? It can come from things like that, okay? And you really need to research it. Human parasites, we all have some, even children. It's been known that parasites have caused behavioral issues in children because something's going on in their system, okay? So, I try to kind of use some tincture every once in a while just to kind of try to stay on top of that. If you want a full-fledged research about how to do a total parasite cleanse on your body, research it. And wormwood is a natural one, okay? Here we go again. This is me. You do your research. Talk to your doctor, okay? My doctor knows and is okay with me using some of these things because they don't interact, okay? Let's see, what else do I put in here? You can research your own, but if you want to know more, I grow specifically. I grow specifically 5 major herbs: rosemary, thyme, oregano, sage, and basil. Okay? Go back, fast forward, rewind this, write them down. 5 major herbs. I'm teaching my mother how to grow those 5 major herbs. She has started them in her arrow gardens. She's snipping. She's making her and my daddy some tinctures, okay? Rosemary is also, this has been researched. Rosemary, you can look it up. Rosemary has been researched for victims of strokes. There you go. So I can say that because there is research on that on the internet. Yes. So it has been proven. So I'm like, Mama, please, because my daddy has had a couple of strokes. And I'm like, Mama, please, y'all might start making you some tinctures. Start making you some tinctures. So I'm teaching her. So, and then some of these I can't grow. I don't know where to get burdock from or grow it. Okay, so we got a little natural country store down the road here, and I get a lot of my supplements, or things, herbs and spices, okay, to make. So I disguise them in my smoothie because I make my tinctures with vinegar. I can't go buy alcohol, y'all. It's against my convictions. But if you want to make some tinctures and you're okay with going and getting alcohol, vodka is the best thing. 100 proof vodka is the best thing to make tinctures for. But if you're like me and your convictions just will not let you, next best thing is apple cider vinegar. Next thing after that is like, I think it's vegetable glycerin. I may be totally wrong, but there is something else you can make tinctures out of. Okay, but I think it's vegetable glycerin, something like that. Okay, anyway, I make my tinctures out of apple cider vinegar, okay? And I don't like the taste of vinegar, so I have to disguise it, okay? That's where the juices come in handy. If I need to take my tinctures and I'm not in the mood for a smoothie and I go ahead and eat me some breakfast, then I will put my tinctures in juice. If you need to disguise an acidic tincture, put it in an acidic juice like orange juice, grapefruit juice, or a sweet juice like grape juice, pineapple juice, and you can disguise your flavor. Okay, I need to quit chit-chatting. I need to get busy. I'm going to sip on my smoothie. We are going to get these done. I wished I could go up there and film them AI and some cows. I might get to walk up there in just a little bit and get a clip, but they don't really like a lot of people around because you have to keep the cow calm and still, and a bunch of people start coming up there and talking and laughing and cutting up and walking around and stuff. She shifts. It makes her nervous, so I might not. Maybe one of these days, if they'll let me, I can be a quiet observer and maybe film something. But as of right now, our son's still getting comfortable with it and trying. Y'all, AI is not as easy as what everybody makes it out to be. 95% of the times, those cows are not going to take the first AI. I'm sorry. One may take it just like that. You may have one cow that it's going to take 5 tries. Okay? AI is not as simple as what everybody makes it out to be. But it's not because we don't try. And it's not because he's not trying to get the education. But I got a lot to do. I'm going to get started. And I'll let y'all see what all this stuff looks like. If y'all got any questions about anything I have said, y'all, I got a homemaking playlist that gives y'all so many ideas just about like the children. I got a whole video on raising capable kids and our reward system and the chores that they can do for ages. My tinctures, it's on my natural remedies playlist. Those 5 herbs I grow, I tell you how to make the tinctures, and I think I show you how to make some. Y'all check out my playlists. At the top, you got a section across here. If you're on a TV or a smartphone or a tablet, there's a list up there. If you go, click on the circle with my little smiley face in it. Okay, my picture. That takes you to my home page. On a list, it'll have like videos, shorts. It'll have playlists. And it'll list all my playlists. Pick out one. Just sit and binge watch it. Okay? I'll try to tag them at the end. Right between the eyes. I'll tag them at the end either up here or down here or down here in the corner of the ending of the video. And if you're on a smart device, you can tap on it. If you're on a TV, you're going to have to move your little control on your remote, okay? Okay, like playing a video game. Get some of these kids to show you how to work your remote and your smart TV, because some of us people can't figure it out. All right, I got to get busy, and I'll let y'all see what these look like when I get done. Okay, y'all, I have already got the brownies in the mixer. They are just going to town mixing, and I'm following her recipe in her book. Y'all, I cannot type her recipe in the description box below for copyright reasons. We can get in trouble for that. If it was my personal recipe, I would be glad to, but you can't do that when you're taking a recipe from a book. I can just show you her book, and it is in my Amazon store on my books and DVDs essentials list, and my Amazon store is always linked in my description box below my video, so you can find her book. But these are all mixing, and I'm making a mess, and I almost forgot to add the walnuts, and y'all, you can never have too much walnuts. And I'm going to snack on a few while we're going, and I'm going to finish letting these mix. I've got my oven already preheated. I greased me a casserole dish, and we are going to start spreading this brownie mix in there. Now, I do want to give y'all a hint about freshly milled flour. It is going to be denser and thicker, okay? And one thing I should have done before I started spreading this was oil or spray my spatula, and it would not have stuck so bad. I forgot to do that, so my bad. So I got it out of my mixing bowl, put it in this greased baking dish. Now I'm spreading it, realizing I didn't oil it. So I'm going to try to do with a spoon this time and just get this spreaded in there. And I will say you would probably need to spray a casserole dish. That way they don't stick. I've just had good success with this recipe, and I love her recipe, and this is the one I'm going to use from now on. Her recipe book, she uses like milliliter measurements in cups. Like I said, if you want grams or something like that, you want to go that way, you can Google it, Alexa it, whatever, it'll convert. But I don't like grams. I don't like milliliter measurements. I like my cup for cup, okay? And sometimes I interchange between the sugars. Now, I will tell you that. Sometimes I will switch between brown sugar and stevia. Just what I have tried it with stevia before for dear hubby, but he's like, you know what, stick with the brown sugar. It doesn't bother me as bad, but I like the taste better, and it bakes up better. So into the oven, these are going to go. I already had my oven preheated, so we're going to get those in the oven, let them be baking. And you do want to do the toothpick test on these brownies because everybody's recipes are different. Y'all excuse me if I have to get a sip of something to drink. I've got a nagging little cough, and I have to take a sip of tea every once in a while. So please do the toothpick method. I have realized that sometimes everybody's ovens are different. So now we are we took the brownies out. I had the cookie batter mixing while the brownies were baking. I multitasked, so I got them out of the mixing bowl, dropped them on the cookie sheets, and now those are going in the oven, and the brownies have been taken out. So I love multitasking. I had these back to back ready to go. Look at that, y'all. Doesn't that look pretty? Those walnuts just sticking out through there, and look at these cookies. And y'all, I love my baking sheets. Cleaning the kitchen as I go. There we go.
My cookie sheets come from Food Network, and dear hubby bought me those. And let me tell y'all, I threaten anybody if they use them for anything else besides cookies. I do not have a baking mat as of yet, the silicone baking mat, but y'all, I've never had a problem with anything sticky. So the cookies are going to go on a cookie rack to cool. And I'm hoping that these will be done so somebody can come and taste test these for me. So, but I'm letting the brownies cool up underneath the fan. I'm letting the cookies cool. I'm just going to keep on going with the cookies here, putting them on a wire rack, letting them cool. That last batch is in the oven. So I'm just like, I didn't want to bake all of them at the same time. So I'm doing one at a time, and that worked out perfectly because I got to do things in between. But did y'all see that, how that cookie turned out? That was just wonderful. Now, while that last batch was in the oven baking, y'all, this cardinal came up to the feeder, and I just had to get a shot of that for y'all. We hear these birds every day, and one day, y'all, the male and the female came, and it's like they were having dinner together right there in our window. It was so sweet and so romantic. I just thought y'all would like seeing that. We love all the birds coming to my bird feeder. So, I hear a granddaughter coming in, and I'm going to stand there and wait on her and show her these cookies. She thinks she's going to sneak up on me, but I snuck up on her. Oh, yeah. And do y'all see that right there? She saw them cookies and said, nope, not today, G-Mom. Maybe I'll catch you later for a hug, but not right now. I see cookies and brownies. So she is going to help herself to a cookie. I told her she could taste test and tell me what they are like, but she's a little short, y'all, like her G-Mom, so she had to go around to the other side. Cow, messy hair. She's been out there helping work, and she is going to tell me, yep, her face said it all. Her face said it all. She loves the cookies. The other granddaughter loves them too. And here we are, all cooled off, displayed. Look at there. They're already granddaughter approved. I'm good. I'll see y'all in the next one.